It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Amp Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free 888-994-4995, Studio A right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
Welcome to a late and delayed Wednesday morning. Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday morning, Wednesday, I'm all confused. Busy afternoon. We got a lot of friends in the studio, got a lot of things going on.
A lot of good stuff.
New friends, old friends, new friends.
New friends, long-time friends. Never want to say old, long time. Old means, you know.
And it begins.
Old. Oh, it so begins. You have no idea.
Now, you have no idea.
You have no idea. It's a good thing we got hot mics.
This morning.
There's more coming. But it's all good. We're going to get you in the zone. We've got some ceremonial cacao. We've got Mr. Hot Chocolate joining us today. So we got Matthew in the house, so he's going to be talking to Eric of Shamanic Tonic. He talks about ceremonial cacao. I know, don't even go there.
You remember the show The Munsters? Remember Grandpa?
Oh, that's right.
He used to make the same tonic. And I looked it up and I found it. And
really?
I forgot to download it to bring it in as a piece on this day. He had and it bubbled. You know, he used to put hot ice in it and it bubbled. And he had the same type of, so I am dying to find out what this tonic is all about.
We've got Lucky Aguirre joining us of Morse Life. We've got a big new show announcement coming to you. And we're also live on location at a surprise location. We've got Gato there. What are you looking at? Lights in the night?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
I see Russ Johnson coming
We've
out of the
got our producers are over at a undisclosed location, and we're going to let you know where they are once they come in live with Alicia. So a lot of good stuff happening. So excuse the delay, just a lot of moving parts in the studio. Plus, we had a great show this morning on the Reinvented Life Network. It was Beach Jam Media, how we may fall, but we choose whether we're going to stay down or we rise. So good show they put together.
Good stuff.
You know what tomorrow is?
Tomorrow's Thursday.
Tomorrow's D-Day.
Oh, that's right. The president is in France.
Tomorrow is D-Day.
Do you know that there is a cemetery right on the beaches of Normandy that has all the American soldiers that died during D-Day buried there?
So there's a group of soldiers that are there that were at D-Day that have taken they've flown over. I think there's 45 of them, including their caregivers. So everyone went with a caregiver, full medical care, and everyone is there.
On it?
He's not. I don't think he's there. But really exciting stuff. So they're getting ready for their 80th anniversary of D-Day next year.
And they have and it's funny because they showed it, the cemetery. Wow. It is magnificent. And what they did was you see the beach, and then you go in a little bit, and then there's green grass that was laid out on the beach. And they were all buried there, and they are in form. There is not one of those crosses is out of alignment. And then they bring in the whole color guard every year. And they do this big honor thing. I could not believe watching this.
Pretty amazing, right?
What they did. So, we have to do something tomorrow. You're always thinking.
I'm always throwing stuff at you, I know. And Nathan put a great piece together for Military Appreciation Month, which was in May. But we're going to continue to air that piece on Beach Gem Media because it is so spectacular. And Matthew's actually going to be working on the Military Minute, and this nice young man over here is going to be doing the voiceover. You were requested, actually.
You were requested.
To come in. She lives in Atlanta, and she says, you know that singer you had? And it was like this game of 20 questions, but she thought you just had an incredible voice and a wonderful demeanor and asked if you would voice this piece for her. So thank you so much for joining us. So a lot of good stuff happening.
I put your music in front of the radio station owner, Vic. He told me to send him the cuts. He's going to pass it on as well. Because it's an amazing trick that we have going on in here right now. I was watching a show on Netflix last night, and he talked about how you witness to some of the greatest things that we have seen in this studio and beyond. And then he says, do you know what it means when you have that many gifts? You get to forward it, to pass it forward, to pay it forward. And that is the balance of life. Not about saying, oh, we did this and that, but to pass it forward and to keep learning and keep growing and going. Russell, I've known 11 years, and we are still doing. And today, his content is even more vital than it was 11 years ago.
Pretty exciting things. All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we're going to be talking to Eric. We're going to the cacao field, so more to come. You can follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok at the Brooklyn Cafe TV for exclusive behind-the-scenes content. Join us in studio or on remote location, and right below here on YouTube, like and subscribe. Please get notified when all of our shows air on the Brooklyn Cafe Show and Ant Media Productions. So more to come. We'll be right back.
Do you have an idea for a show or a podcast? Do you want the opportunity to be on TV? Ant Media Productions is partnered with True Oldies Real Radio Station and powered by many online platforms such as Roku, Facebook, YouTube, and even Amazon Fire to help amplify your impact. Do you want your voice to reach a wide audience? Call us today at 866-224-5422.
Le Sorel Restaurant, home of the authentic Italian tradition, offers a large menu that consists of seafood, steak, homemade pasta, brick oven pizza, and homemade desserts including a wide wine selection. We also have the best bar in Boca Raton with delicious cocktails, homemade limoncello, cappuccino, Italian espresso, brandy, and other specialties, open every day with a lunch and dinner menu. For more information or to make a reservation, contact lesorelrestaurant.com or call 561-235-5301.
Ant Media Productions is excited to announce our expansion into North Miami. With our experienced team of radio and TV professionals, we are dedicated to bringing North Miami the highest quality audio and visual production services. Whether you need radio or television commercials, podcasts, music videos, or audio and visual storytelling, we can provide the solutions to help you reach your goals. Our team is reliable, innovative, and creative, and we're ready to help you develop the perfect product. With our competitive rates and personalized service, you can trust that your project is in the best hands. Contact us today to get started on your project. 866-224-5422.
Looking for art to add to your collection? Well, look no further. Here at Ant Media Studios, we house tons of art, ranging from abstract paintings to realistic portraits. Come on in and find the art that fits your home. Any and all art is up for sale, so pick yours up today. Stop by at 2400 Northwest 2nd Avenue, Boca Raton, Florida 33431. See you there!
Being a successful woman in business means having the courage to own who you are. We understand the challenges faced by women, and we are here to help. Our team is here to develop the best strategy designed just for you. Your path is unique, and with the right tools, you can accomplish your dream. From radio to TV, from podcasting to magazines, we create the visibility to amplify your impact in business. At New Dawn Media, we are here to help bring your message forward and help your business flourish. It is time for your message to be seen and your voice to be heard. Contact us at 866-224-5422 or brooklyncafe.tv. Your voice can make a difference.
Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella.
Pizza Rica, tasty rich and pizza at 2001 Northwest Boca Raton Boulevard or contact 561-826-8663.
Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella.
Have you filed for disability benefits but were denied by the Social Security Administration? Or do you need to apply for benefits and are overwhelmed with paperwork? Are you between the ages of 50 to 63 and can no longer work because of an illness or injury? Thousands of hardworking Americans are in your situation. They file for disability benefits every month and are unnecessarily denied their much-needed benefit check. Call now for a no-obligation, free evaluation. We can help you nearly double your chances of approval and get your benefit checks faster. We understand the physical, emotional, and financial impact and will share our insider expertise. There is a time limit to apply. We're here to help you get your disability claim filed and paid as soon as possible. Please, time is limited. So, if you are between the ages of 50 to 63 and can no longer work because of an illness or injury, call right now and let us help you file your disability claim with the Social Security Administration.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And welcome back. Here we go.
Can you guess where we are?
Here we
Guess
go.
where we're going.
We are going to go through the magic of television. We're going, where are we going?
I'm excited. We're going to go check into the Girls. And if you've never been to the Girls, it's right next door to the Boys, and it is incredible. Strawberry U-Pick Field, ice cream parlor, pizza parlor, and a petting zoo. So let's see what Alicia and Gato Productions are up to
Let's roll it.
at the Girls.
There's the door.
Hey Dawn, hey Freddie. I'm so excited to be here at the Girls Market. I'm here with my friend Diane. Nice to meet you.
How are you?
Diane, how are you? I'm terrific. Thank you so much for inviting me here and letting me show up your stores around. Well, Diane knows the back end, the front end, all parts of the secret garden. And you guys, this is not just any place. This is a secret haven for all of us in South Florida. So if you're in town or you're coming from out of town, this is a wonderful place. Without a doubt. Bring your children, bring your friends. We're waiting for you. So let's show around.
Yes, so come on guys, follow us. And Diane, thank you so much. I'm so excited. I think I didn't sleep last night because I was so excited.
I was dreaming of ice cream, so I'm in the right place.
Oh, you scream ice cream. We all scream for ice cream.
All right, let's take a little tour. All right, first thing we're going to look at, I'm going to move over here.
Yes, go ahead.
This is our delicious homemade ice cream. You can come in here, you can get an ice cream float, you can get a strawberry shortcake, you can get a delicious banana split all the way down the aisle. As you can see, the children love to pick their own ice cream out. They get to pick out their own cone. We have a variety of cones. Hi, you having a good time? Say hi.
Hi. Hi, guys. Are you excited? Did you go outside? Oh, wait till we all go outside, Diana. But wait, there's more.
Oh, there's a lot more.
And then, look, everybody comes over here. You see to my left? This is where look at that gumball machine. It's the world's largest gumball machine. Look at that. Everything here is so nostalgic and it has so much character. Look at all of this. This is amazing, guys. And look at this. Smile. You're on camera.
Not to forget our delicious candies. The old nostalgic candies from years ago, which I'm sure a lot of you are going to remember. You like the candy? You do? Now, if you want to walk this way and get to see where people can order your ice cream, you can sit down with your families and enjoy. We have plenty of room for everybody. Everybody's happy. Everybody say hi to the cameraman. Oh, I got the wrong one. All right, go back. Hello. Notice on the wall all the nostalgia. Frank Sinatra looking at us.
And not only that, this has family history behind the girls, the
goodness,
boys, grandmas, everything that has to do with this establishment has so much background story. And you're going to fill us in, but I want to take you guys to a place that I call the Secret Garden.
I love it, the Secret Garden. I love it.
I know.
But it's not going to be secret anymore because you're going to know about it.
So you all have to come here. It's right in Delray Beach. And it's a place that everybody needs to visit.
Alicia,
Yes, we're also on Instagram. We're on
Alicia, do they do
Facebook.
birthday parties there?
Just check out the girls.
And we do birthday parties here.
We do parties. We children come. Their schools. We do class trips here. It's wonderful, wonderful. We're going to walk some more and get to see the rest.
All right, let's follow Diane.
Oh, this is the next part. This is the second part.
But wait, there's more. Okay, this is what I call the Secret Garden because it's a whole other world. From you start in here and you saw the outside, it's a regular plaza, right?
Oh,
with
yes.
cars parked, and then you come into this establishment, and here is the food, which is wonderful. But wait,
there's over 15 acres of activities for children and families to enjoy. Let's go for a walk.
That is so much fun. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
All righty, we're going to start over here. He's having a good time.
You having a good time?
You can bring your ice cream. You can bring your pizza. You can bring anything.
And just come out over here and
yes,
relax.
and sit down, and the children can look around
and cool off with some ice cream. Right.
Also, we serve delicious Italian ices here at Bambini's.
And Bambini's is the name of the pizza parlor that's here,
which we're going to go see in a little while.
So come, guys. Look, the Paradise Condition. It even says, what does it say over there? Welcome to Paradise.
Oh, look at the beautiful fountains.
And then come over here, and then everywhere you go, there is a spot to either lounge, relax, or if you have children, they can go and play, and you can just sit down and just eat your ice cream or pizza while the kids go and have a great time, because this is a very safe haven.
Very safe haven.
At all the fruits here that's grown right here on the property.
Locally grown mangoes. When it's mango season, anytime it's a good season, come and get your mangoes here.
So Alicia, this is what I want you to do. Tell the crew to keep filming, because we have other guests. We're going to reach out there, and then we're going to play pieces of her.
Say hi to Ozzy and Harriet. They're two of our parrots.
For the whole rest of the week, we'll show different pieces and different parts
They're
of
over
this
here.
thing.
You can
This
see
place
them.
is
All right.
enormous. And tell her thank you very much. But we're going to keep playing her all week, and we're going to keep going and growing with this, because this is a phenomenal thing.
We're going to go this way.
Very cool. Alicia, thank
All
you.
right, folks, you ready to go see more?
Thank you. It was great.
Just keep rolling.
I'll see you guys
Just keep
soon.
doing it. All right.
Very cool.
All right, bring it back.
And there you have it. And live on location at the girls. Nice job.
Yeah, and it works. And you know, the thing that fascinates me more than anything else is that they're moving. So there are 2 cameras, and they're going to bring back the roll. There are 2 cameras that are actually on location, and they're going to cover the girls. They're going to cover the zoo. They're going to cover the pizzeria. They're going to cover the boys, and they're going to, I mean, there's like 5 stores that here.
Very nice.
So, anyway, we tried it. It works. I was talking to Russell when I first met him. We used to talk about doing stuff like that. Can you imagine that I'm going to be able to do this? I almost had Gio go to Nassau because the ship went up. And congratulations to Boeing. It's only been $7 billion and 7 years delay, but they got it done. And I almost got him to go up there, but NASA said no, to put the launch up at the VIP where he's a member of. They said no. So, but we're working on it. That'll be in the future.
All right, more to come.
I'm going to come.
All right, so
Hey, you want to go to...
nothing like strawberries and chocolate to kick off, I don't know, the beginning of June. Why not? It's not Valentine's Day, but kind of goes with the whole flavor of being in peace and harmony. You know, there's foods that you like. We talked this morning. If you could give up anything, would you give up ice cream or chocolate? It was a tough question. So they decided chocolate ice cream. I don't know. But it's the first time meeting Eric. We've got Eric from Shamanic Tonic, and he came to us as a high recommendation from Bradley Morales, who we had on about a month ago. And Bradley talked about his whole life's journey through the process with his sister Macy and everything he's been through and how he has found tranquility and serenity in his morning ritual. And a lot of his morning ritual includes this Shamanic Tonic. So welcome, Eric.
Thank you all for having me. Yeah, appreciate that.
Tell us a little bit about what you do.
So I started Shamanic Tonic about 10 years ago into health and wellness, superfoods, super herbs, all that sort of thing. I'm actually a licensed clinician, so I'm a licensed psychotherapist. And at that point, I say I was bridging the gap between the mental and the fundamental. So I kind of went deeper into nature, started a health journey of my own, and found this magical thing we all know and love called raw chocolate, raw cacao. And it does differ in the sense from most people know chocolate or cocoa and this sort of thing. This is raw jungle-grown cacao. There's various varieties. I brought a few little goodies for you all to try. But I've been playing with this, making different elixirs, making different edibles and these sorts of things that are just going to promote energy, well-being throughout the day.
And this is all with cacao?
Primarily, most of the products that I make the base is the raw chocolate, the Broma cacao. It actually means food of the gods. So Theo is God, Broma is food. And it's been used for thousands of years by the Mesoamericans, the Aztecs, the Mayans, the Toltecs, the Incas, for millennia in ritualized contexts.
Now, when you eat raw cacao, when you eat raw chocolate, it's not like eating a Hershey bar.
That's right.
Because in Puerto Rico, and Lucky will tell you, they used to shave it and then melt it and then put it in hot milk, and that was when somebody was buried and you used to look at the body. They gave you that with crackers and white cheese. I mean, I grew up on this stuff, but it was never like I wanted to eat the chocolate. I thought it was a Hershey's, and it's not. It's very strong, right? Bitter. And it was bitter. And it comes in a yellow package and everything else. So this, what you're putting together, you start with that and then you enhance it? Is that what you do?
That's right. So the beans are from 3 regions. I primarily work with Peru, Ecuador, and Guatemala. They look like, I brought some little show and tell props. So they look like this. So the beans actually comes from a fruit. So the cacao grows on a tree. It's a sort of a pod type shape. And what they'll do is they'll cut open the pod, and there are these white covered sticky seeds in there, the beans. They'll take those out. They'll usually put them on the forest floor or somehow let them sit out, and they'll ferment for a couple days. And they'll take these beans, just maybe a little bit of heat treatment or just sun, and they'll grind them. Usually it's stone ground, hand ground process, or nowadays there's something called a melanger, which can actually just more quickly ground these beans, and it turns into almost like a syrup or a paste. And as the paste cools, that's what this all is here. It's the actual raw cacao paste. So there's nothing in here. It's not processed. This is just the raw paste itself after that process is performed.
And that's more healthy for you, right? To have it with no process, nothing, just straight through. And then you're going to add the magic to it, so you buy it raw?
That's right, yeah. So I primarily work with the cacao. I do offer the raw cacao paste as one option if people want to kind of make their own elixirs and potions, what have you. But it's, like you were saying, it's very bitter. It does differ from Hershey's and all these other mainstream big cacao, if you will, big chocolate companies. And it's, there's a number of health benefits. When you're not treating it, when you're not exposing it to high heat or trying to extract a lot of things out of it, you're getting a lot of the nutrients in here, and there's a ton of great things in raw chocolate that make us feel good, that give us some energy, which I can share about. Yeah.
All right, so tell me what's in the bottle. I think I'm going to grab a mic and come over and check some of these options out.
Absolutely. So in the bottles here, this is a little bit more robust than the raw cacao, and I'd be happy
I'm taking 5.
Yeah, I'd be happy to share just maybe a little bit about the different types of cacao. So this is, first of all, Criollo cacao. This is just the raw. Again, these are just the paste. The Criollo, it's more rare, only about 5%. If you want to maybe just try a little piece of the Criollo, only about 5% of the world's cacao and chocolate is Criollo. So it's a little bit more rare. It's known as an heirloom cacao. Yeah, and that's a lovely one. This particular one, this is Forastero. This is I can smell it from here. This is a little bit more widespread and utilized throughout. Big chocolate will use Forastero, but this particular blend, it's grown in the Amazon basin. You can try a little ship of this.
Did I get to taste chocolate for my job today?
Yeah, who would have thought, right? We have the Forastero, and that's the one, I really like that one.
I like that one because it's not as bitter.
Yes. Yeah, that one I really enjoy and use that in some of the drinks here. And then this is Trinitario. This is actually a blend of the Criollo and Forastero. Origin, it was from Trinidad originally. You might be feeling really good after all these samples, but yeah, you can try.
For Freddie by the end of the
try
day.
a little bit. I don't know, Freddie, you're welcome to have a little bit too if you like.
No, only one crazy person on the sit aloud.
That is trying all of them?
Yeah, that might be a really big piece to try to finish off, but I'd say just a little nibble. And then there's another lesser well-known.
I need some coffee.
Very, yeah.
No coffee for you.
Well, we can clean that out with
some of the...
with this. And then there's another type of cacao, a little lesser known, called Nacional. So I just wanted to introduce those before we get into the bottles.
And what's the difference that these will all different things they do for you?
So,
different properties?
So there's different qualities, different tastes, different notes to the taste, as well as just the caliber of how much of these things like the anandamide, the phenethylamine, some of these compounds that are working on serotonin and dopamine in the brain that make you feel good. It just varies from each of these different types of cacao. And some of them are harder to grow. The Criollo is actually why it's only about 5% of the world's cacao. It's very difficult to grow, very low yield, but it is an heirloom cacao. It's a little bit more rare. And then the Forastero, very easy to grow, high yield. And
you turn this into a drink?
And yes, so
Can you imagine, Matthew?
One of the base ingredients in here is the cacao sourcing from 3 different regions, as I mentioned, Peru, Ecuador, and Guatemala. And in here, we're also adding a whole bunch of other lovely good things like reishi mushroom, chaga, maca, damiana, sustanche. These are very energizing herbs. And in addition, just for some of the energetics, I'm also adding frankincense, rose essence, just some things to kind of soothe the nervous system a little bit.
Wow. Soothe my nervous system. Everyone has now cleared the set.
Yeah. I did bring enough cups for some of the staff
Matthew,
if
try some of this.
folks
Matthew
wanted to try this out here.
Our hot chocolate guru.
Oh,
This is
yeah.
cold.
Yeah, absolutely. There is a little bit of cayenne in here, too. So the cayenne, that's really keeping true to these Mesoamerican cultures. They would always combine cacao and cayenne. And they found that would actually serve to act as a vasodilator. So it helps to open up the circulatory system. It is sweetened a little bit. Yeah, you taste the spice? There you go,
Grace, you
Don.
wanna try some?
Yeah.
Can you bring 2 to the
Of course
board?
you can. Please, by all means.
They're saying, "Please, go give me some."
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
It's
little.
rich. Want to try some, Lucky?
Little bit of roasted dandelion, sweetened with some coconut palm
All right,
sugar
they're all trying
and
the-
monk
the-
fruit. Little bit of pink salt in here.
And
Yeah.
what are the benefits of drinking this in the morning?
So for most people, the benefits are I add it to my coffee. I'm a coffee drinker. I do drink matcha and those sorts of things, but it's great for just a little bit of a morning wake up. It probably has as much caffeine as a cup of black tea, but there's another compound.
Just a little bit?
About
Not the
4
whole
ounces.
bottle. Okay.
About 4 ounces or so. But there's another compound in here called theobromine, and theobromine is actually one of the stimulating compounds. It's a little bit easier on the nervous system than caffeine. So a lot of people will sub out their morning coffee, or at least add some of this the shamanic tonic ceremonial cacao drink to a beverage. Or
How do people get this?
shamanictonic.com. Very simple. I've been delivering and sharing this for about 10 years.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's been
Well
it's been
before
about
it was
that.
even like into all these meditations, right? And ceremonial peace.
That's right. Yeah, cacao ceremonies. I think it's kind of almost a little cliche or a little bit more mainstream than I would like to see, because I think there's a lot of education around the history and the science and just where the cacao is coming from. I'm European descent from my ancestors, but I have sat with the Mayans. I have sat with
Come try this, Freddie.
these folks in ceremony.
Everyone's drinking it.
We
It's
have
gonna be
we have
very
a
chill except you.
we have a cup for you, ready to go, Freddie.
After the morning you put us through, we're on shamanic tonic healing.
Shamanic tonic. Did you try
That's
it?
a great name,
Is
by
it
the
good?
way.
Thank you. Yeah, I trademarked that
It's
about
good. Is
10
it
years
sweet?
ago, before the
It's
shamanism.
not sweet at all. Now
Kinda
he
came
has
in.
diabetes. Can he drink this?
It does have a little bit of coconut, palm sugar, and monk fruit. I think it's relatively low sugar, but that's at your discretion. Or you could take a little
I
sip.
could taste a little.
Take a little taste.
That's one of the reasons I stayed away.
I know.
Because I don't know if
Take
it
a
has
little
sugar and the spikes happen.
Coconut palm is low glycemic. I don't do anything with processed sugars at all.
And these are 3 different kinds from the 3 different ones you showed me?
That's right. So I'm using the Forastero primarily. That's the one that's the one that you liked. That's one of my favorites.
Wow.
The Criollo, a little bit of Criollo.
Lucky
and
this
then
is like the funerals.
Trinitario.
Lucky this is like funerals. Why do you?
We
think
had it
that-
at the funeral
But why
places.
do you think that is? Do you know?
Because exactly what he's saying, it gives you a burst.
They give you energy, makes you feel
Peop-
less sad.
People were crying all over the place. They drink this, and you feel better. Oh, I'm very used to this.
Yes. Yeah.
And it
Well,
has the aftertaste. It has the whole
Got some
9.
cayenne pepper in it.
A little bit of cayenne.
I could taste it. But this reminds me, because we used to go to the houses. Like my grandfather, my grandmother died. We went to their house, and we used to sit there for 3 days to do this. So you used to give this out, and I always wondered why. Now, since I met you, now I know why. Because this sort of gives you a little pep in your step.
That's right. Yeah. And cacao is also known, I think more people doing the ceremonies, it's known as a heart opener. So it's also not only opening the physiological heart and getting our blood flow going, but it's also opening that emotional heart, that energetic heart. So it makes sense at a funeral. Also moments of celebration around weddings and this sort of thing. People and these different cultures have utilized cacao around the
Now, are these all the
equinox,
same?
the solstice, what have you. So two of the bottles are energizing, and then I have, so that's really good for, say, the morning day. I will prepare this before an ecstatic dance. I also do ecstatic dance DJing.
You do a lot.
So that's another offering that'll do. And
Wait a minute. What's the dance? What is the dance?
So ecstatic dance is a free-form movement practice that there's no set movement. There's no set ritual to 1 step, 2 step. It's a particular container that's created where there's no talking. There's a few little guidelines, but people drop into this space where they start to move their body, connect, and feel with the expression of their body that they're actually having some sort of transcendent or mystical or ecstatic experience. And that's also growing. There's also a niche culture around ecstatic dance that's been growing too.
Can you imagine taking this to Morse Life, Lucky?
Yes.
Lucky? Lucky drinks this, you'll be on the ceiling.
Take this to all the residents that live in the community, and they might enjoy this. Why not?
Now, I was also told that you can make this a pudding. Is that true?
Bradley gets a pretty big, he orders a gallon at a time. And if you don't shake it, it does get very thick at the bottom. So he's been making some sort of, very dense, like fudge type pudding. which is also very lovely as well. I mean, it's very concentrated.
We could add your chia seeds to it. You could have chia.
No.
Shimonic
What are you gonna mess it up for?
Yeah.
Leave it alone. It's perfect
Yeah.
the way it is. This is fantastic. This brings back a lot of memories.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
You could feel the pep. You know, I just had a little bit, and you could feel it.
Absolutely.
So, Dawn, we're gonna be climbing on the ceilings here.
Actually, it's gonna give me energy and calm me down all at the same time.
And you love chocolate. Who doesn't love chocolate?
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah. So as and just to answer the question about the different bottles here, the one that everyone just sampled is energizing. This particular one is very calming. So I call this particular one the Zen blend. It has different calming herbs. I leave out the maca, the damiana, all those things, and it's just good for, say, a sound bath or just wanting something before bed even. Also very lovely as well. And that's another offering. A brother of mine, Rich Gaussman, and some other folks, we do sound bath as well. And then we'll drink this before the sound bath, and everyone just, it's very zen, very calming.
Pretty nice.
I like the sound bath.
So,
A nice way to go to bed.
I like that.
Absolutely.
All right. And how do people get this?
The best way, if you're local, I do deliveries as well, shamanictonic.com, or message me on Instagram if you have any questions. It's also vegan, gluten-free, dairy-free, all the things that, free of things you don't want. Yeah, that's probably the best way.
Incredible.
Maybe we bring him. Maybe we bring him to the next concert we do. Lucky you were there. And we do a section of the theater where he's at and calm everybody down, because everybody's like, oh, I want to sit down.
Russell, did you get some? Would you like some?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, I'll give you a little sample. Yeah.
It's not sweet.
No.
No.
No, it's not sweet at all. No sugar.
Why do you like hot chocolate so much?
It's just, I don't drink coffee, so I drink that.
See, so that's exactly what it
But this is really unbelievable.
All right,
this
check it
tastes
out.
delicious.
Shamanic Tonic, he'll make deliveries, or you can order it online and have it shipped right to you. Interesting, right?
You have merch also, shirts to say.
You know, I probably should. I do have some fudge I brought you guys, which I've been keeping on ice to try. But that's for.
Give this to Russell.
I do have. I do have these. They're called Bliss Bites. I had to keep them on ice. But yeah, these are also keto, so there's no sugar in here. These are sweetened with monk fruit, and they have all sorts of good things like. A little bit of tart cherry powder, goji berries. The base is coconut oil. So, if you guys want to try these, I just brought those for you, Dawn, and Freddie to share as
Thank
well.
you. All
so.
right, we're gonna, as I trip standing on my own 2 feet, we're going to share this with the crew. I know you all saw that gracefulness, okay? Yeah. Luckily, the camera didn't get it.
They're
Maybe
laughing
they did,
in
I don't
there.
know.
They're all laughing. I gotta say, this is nice for a lot of different occasions when you're having concerts or you're doing big gatherings. I'm talking about maybe 200-300 people, and you put this out there. I think it'll catch like wildfire.
Awesome.
It's
Thank
really
you so
cool.
much.
Absolutely. Yeah, thank you for having me.
Such a pleasure. All right, we're going to cut these up, take a quick commercial break. When we come back, let's, I guess we've got a new show to announce, an old new show, long-time show, and a new long-time friend. So a couple new ideas coming out of Aunt Media Studios. More to come, Shamanic Tonic. Let's be right back.
Do you want the opportunity to have a TV show or podcast? Now, at Amp Media Productions, you can host your very own visual broadcast anywhere around the world. With our talented group of creators, we will provide you with show elements, board operations, and any on-screen visuals you'd like to showcase. All you must do is log onto your computer and communicate with your viewers. Contact Amp Media Productions at 866-224-5422 or email hello@amp2.tv to start your own show today.
Born in Marseille, France, Max Lazega creates whimsical and free-flowing interpretive art. His 40 years in the construction industry created a foundation for his craft. His unique work displays his view of the future with bold and playful combinations of materials and processes, but the methodology remains consistent. He fuses recycled materials and discarded building supplies into a fresh, well-executed approach. Lazega has lived in Miami, Florida most of his life, where he pursues his lifelong passion of creating industrial art. For more information, contact Max Lazeg at artworkstudios.org or 786-326-8873.
Love the Brooklyn Cafe? Don't miss out on some of the latest merch we have available. Need a new shirt? The Brooklyn Cafe has you covered. We have a variety of shirts in all sizes, ranging from the classic cafe shirt to the highly coveted colorful hot dog shirt. Need something for cold weather? Why not grab one of our cafe hoodies? Or you can snuggle up with one of our soft silk touch fabric blankets. The Brooklyn Cafe has everything you need, from clothing about the show to our signature coffee blends and mugs. Get it while supplies last.
Do you suffer from neuropathy? Maybe you do, and you don't even know it. Do you have numbness, pain, burning, or tingling in your hands and feet? Muscle weakness, loss of balance, muscle twitching? Are you not sleeping? Does it feel like pins and needles in your hands and feet? Maybe you don't even have any feeling at all. These symptoms can make life unbearable, but there is help at the Lighthouse Medical Center. Call 754-222-6642 for a no-charge consultation and say goodbye to your neuropathy symptoms. That is 754-222-6642, or visit us online at lighthousemedicalcenter.com.
Do you have diabetes? If you have insurance, you may qualify for a new continuous glucose monitor. With a CGM, you can continuously track your levels and trends, spend more time in range, significantly lower your A1C, and share important data with loved ones and caregivers. Most importantly, a CGM eliminates the one thing most people with diabetes hate: painful finger sticks. Take charge of your health. Order your new continuous glucose monitor today. If you use insulin and have seen your diabetes care provider within the last 6 months, you may qualify for a CGM today. We'll do all the insurance paperwork and deliver your new CGM at little or no out-of-pocket cost to you. Medicare and most insurances cover continuous glucose monitors, so don't wait. Have your insurance handy and call the CGM Health Hotline now.
Welcome to the Chocolate Spectrum, nestled in the heart of Jupiter, Florida, where every sweet indulgence tells a story of hope. Founded by Valerie Herskowitz for her son Blake, who is on the autism spectrum, the family-owned Artisan Chocolate Company has been spreading joy since 2013. Here, individuals with autism and other developmental disabilities are empowered with training and employment opportunities, which not only give them purpose, but also teach valuable skills. Support a greater cause with your exquisite treat by shopping in-store or online at shop.thechocolatespectrum.com, with shipping nationwide all year round, or call at 561-277-9886. The Chocolate Spectrum, where every bite makes a difference.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. I see. What the hell was
Either
that?
everyone's going to be really calm, Eric, or everyone's going to be really bouncing today. So I'm not sure
They're
which way it's
bouncing
going
in
to
the.
go.
They're bouncing in the lobby. They're bouncing in the lobby. Look at their hand motions. Oh.
I'm not quite sure what they're going to be.
What I
But everyone, we've got to enjoy the fudge. The fudge is incredible with the goji berries.
What do they call it, the candy man?
The chocolate man. And Eric's going to touch base with the chocolate spectrum, because wouldn't this be a nice way for them to sort of work their energies together?
I'm mixing that with the coffee. I'm going to tell you something.
Delicious with the coffee, right?
There's a new drink in town. Wow. Good stuff.
All right, so we've got some exciting news. You've worked with Russell Johnson for how many years? It's longer than I've known you, way back.
Way back.
And Russ is a man before his time of shows about aliens and different life forms, energy forms, and it is my understanding that We are relaunching Breaking News.
Lights in the Night.
Lights in the Night with Russ Johnson. So
Russ
welcome
Johnson.
back.
Well, thank you very much. Nice to be back. I
Pleasure.
took a break for a while.
You didn't take a break because you float all over the place. You were on different shows talking about different things, but it always comes back to the same.
True. But I mean, we started this about 8 years ago, remember? When the young lady gave me the title, Lights in the Night. Remember?
Yes, I remember that.
She gave me the
And it's funny because Lights in the Night with the first debut show, I walk into the studio and they started the UFO channel that day. And I said to Russell, somebody beat us to it, man. And it just went on. Russ used to be on from 6 to 7.
Yeah.
And people from California were calling 3 hours ahead,
Yeah.
10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. The board operators were upset. They complained to Bob Moranci because he just filled up the board.
Yeah.
So you're going to be able to call him, share your experiences like you did before. Remember the captain that came in?
Tell me about it. That he was an airline pilot.
Yeah, and he was sworn to secrecy. This guy.
Well, you had to be in those days. I mean,
So-
you couldn't be a whistleblower and stay. The Men in Black will come and visit you.
Well,
Yeah.
and it's funny because there are other shows that now talk about this stuff.
And that's why we're back out again.
We did that show the other day on Sally's show about when you go to sleep, you ever have this situation that happens?
Mm-hmm.
What is it called? Jay, what's it called? When you fall asleep?
Paralysis?
Sleep paralysis. You ever heard of sleep paralysis? You have.
You ever heard of it? You have.
Have you ever had it?
Right.
Oh my God.
Yes,
Have you ever had it? Sleep paralysis? No? I had it last Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I was dying.
And Sally had it on Sunday.
No, she had it on Friday. And I had it on Saturday. And I see everything going on around me. I see, like I would see you. And I started to scream, help me. So I guess Linda woke up and she's looking at me. And I see her looking at me. And I can't move. And that is the worst feeling in the world until Russell explained to me what was going on. You got to tune into his show to understand
There are
it.
3 motion pictures that you might want to go to Netflix and see what he was going through. One is called Communion. That goes way back. Whitney Strieber did that motion picture. The other one is The Fourth Kind, a true story about Nome, Alaska. And the other one, I would say, Fire in the Sky, of the Waltons some years ago. So in all those 3 pictures, motion pictures, you will see people undergoing that kind of being frozen, if you will.
Unbelievable. Scariest thing. And when I woke up, I didn't know what to tell her. So I never, unless she sees the show today, she still doesn't know what I went through. And she said to me, what's wrong? And I sat down and said nothing. Because I didn't know how to explain it. How the hell do you explain that? You know, and I'm looking at her and I'm wide awake and I'm screaming. I could hear me screaming and all I was making these mumbling noises. I'm like, she should have recorded it. You should. Give me more cacao.
Wow. The
It
joys of
scared-
sleeping with you.
It scared the hell out of me. But at least Russell gave me an
Russ knew.
explanation.
Monday has been like, every time Russell comes in, magical, wonderful things happen. Have you noticed?
Well, you say that.
Every single time Russell comes in, it all falls into alignment with the studio and people coming in and exactly who's supposed to be here.
And Russell's going to be airing on Mondays from 8 to 8:30.
On True Oldies Radio?
On True Oldies Radio.
Nice.
And we're going to start taping on Monday as well. And then Russell is also producing some other shows. He has a gentleman, a PhD author, that's going to take over the editor's desk. And we're bringing it back. And isn't it funny that I never got rid of that channel? Never.
Mm-hmm.
And then Lucky shows up, and we're going to do a little Latin and Spanish, English showing as well. So
Actually, the gentleman asked if you knew any Hispanic people that might be interested.
We're gonna get it.
He is creating a curriculum in Texas.
No, he has a curriculum.
It's finished.
He has it,
It's
right?
finished.
For
He's now doing it in Latin
to
style.
teach
African studies.
African studies and Latin studies, or
So
only
he just
African?
redid it in Spanish, so they're going to teach the Latin cultura, the Latin culture.
in Texas, which is so important.
And they're offering
right
employment.
It's in the public school system, which is tremendous, right? So
Uh-huh.
it's been adapted. I used to work at DISD, which is the Dallas Independent School District.
You were
Yes,
there?
when I was a teacher. Yes, I
You
worked
were a
actually
teacher.
in the public school system in Dallas.
You were an actual teacher.
Actually, yes.
Actually. Lights in the night. It gets more interesting. Monday nights, 8 to 8:30.
And that's where he is, so it's kind of funny.
It's just a giant circle.
It's a one shot. Who would have ever thought I was a teacher in Dallas? I know.
But he is also accredited with Lisa Nowosky, which is now doing a show out of New York City. She's on cable TV. Russell also sponsored that to get her on the air and notice and everything else. Lisa went with me to iHeart, and the career just exploded from there. So he's been around a little bit with Oprah and some other well-known other people.
A day or two.
A day or two.
We also have to thank Russell because Russell is the driving force behind me to push forward our Amp Media Futures Foundation. Without Russ's continuous support and push, I would not have pushed because he always believed in it. And it's always nice to have someone else believe in you, to say that you have to do it, there's money out there. And we did it, and it all fell into place incredibly quickly, thanks to you and all of your contacts.
Well, you have to ask for volunteers now to people who know how to get grant monies.
Yep.
And people who want to volunteer to work with you to write the grants and bring in money to help the students, all the interns you got. So it's a lot of money. Volunteers of America, the United Way and all that. I mean, it goes on and on and on that you can tap into.
Nice. I need to bring someone in to help control that arm of what we do.
Yeah, you do.
Because that's a whole nother job unto itself.
Because now that you have your documentation from the 501c3 nonprofit organization, then you can become a member of the United Way. And you need to call them and see what the membership is like and join them. And then there's another campaign called the Federal Campaign. They do it every fall. They raise hundreds of millions of dollars all across the United States. So you can get in on that because you have a qualified 501c3.
It's funny because people say, you really qualified? You really have the letter? You really got it in 5 weeks?
But, yeah, well,
yes,
well
really.
Shai Goldstein
Was amazing.
He does an amazing job for people.
Yes.
You know, because I told him about 6 months ago, I said, I need to put a foundation together for the alien deal. So I have now, if you go to sunbiz.org and you'll see it in Florida, it's called the UFO Broadcasting Network Incorporated. So I established that. So that's another, then I have another one, but I won't get into another one, but that's I'll put that in place.
Incredible, amazing things. Yeah. So we're going to start Lights in the Night on Monday, next Monday,
and we're
on the 10th.
We need some new elements. As soon as we voiceover, maybe we do a voiceover with the gentleman sitting there in the corner. There's a reason you're here today, my friend, so we're gonna take advantage
Keep
of that.
Keep busy and working. All right, more to come with that, Lights in the Night. Any questions you have about other entities, and if you ever think we are actually here alone, you need to think again. Exactly, you need to talk to Russell Johnson, and he's got the connections and the information to share with you. Let's take a quick commercial break. More to come on the other side of this break. Let's talk to Lucky Aguirre of Morse Life. We got a lot of different things we're covering here on today's show, which is pretty nice.
Which is really, the Morse Life episode is interesting in 3 different factors to this thing. So we'll be right back.
All right, more to come. We'll be right back.
Breaking news, aliens have finally made contact with.
Welcome to the Amp Media Studios here in beautiful downtown Boca Raton.
In conjunction with True Oldies Radio South Florida, Amp Media Productions is here to help amplify your impact in business and to bring greater awareness to our community. Give us a call, 866-224-5422. We'll see you soon at the cafe.
And like I always say, come on down and visit us and don't be late.
No.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, your family, your business, your peace of mind, you need reliable fire protection. Introducing All Fire Extinguisher Depot, Fire Extinguisher Service. Our certified technicians ensure your extinguishers are always ready to respond to emergencies. Before and after, we leave your fire safety in top-notch condition. Join the many satisfied clients who trust All Fire Extinguisher Depot for fire extinguisher service. Because when it comes to fire safety, there's no compromise. Contact All Fire Extinguisher Depot at 786-704-2750 to get your extinguisher service today. Your safety is our priority. That's at 786-704-2750. All Fire Extinguisher Depot, protecting what matters.
Hey Kaylee, what's up?
Hey, nothing. What's up?
Nothing, just looking for music for Grandpa I listen to while we're in the car.
What's wrong with listen to now?
Let's just say we have different tastes, you know?
Why don't you try listening to a podcast on Spotify?
Like which one?
The Broken Cafe Studio one is really good.
Okay, I'll try that one out, thanks.
It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Amp Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought.
Has your heater busted, computer crashed, appliance broken? Then you need ARW Home.
Life's been pretty worry-free since I got coverage with ARW Home. Don't waste thousands of dollars on air conditioning, appliance repair, and replacements. Save that money with ARW Home. Protection plans that cover household appliances, systems, and electronics.
My air conditioning broke on a Sunday. I called ARW, and they came out and fixed it right away.
Get your free quote today. Call or go to arwhome.com now.
Imagine this is your money and someone wants to take it from you. Who is it? The IRS. Guess what? They want your money and they can take it, all of it if they want. Remember, they sent you that letter right over here that said, hey, you owe us a bunch of cash and we're going to take it from you right now. So what do? You fight back by letting our team of experts work it out with the IRS so you can keep your money. And hey, we're good at what we do. When you hire us, you get a team of guys on your side that know the IRS laws, and we'll fight really hard to save your money. So, if you owe the IRS a ton of cash and you want to keep it, call right now and learn for free how we can help you put it back in your pocket. 5 minutes of your time right now can save you thousands of dollars. And the best part, it's a free call, so please call right now.
Attention timeshare owners. This is an urgent consumer alert from the Timeshare Exit Hotline, a national company specializing in helping consumers legally get out of their expensive timeshare contracts. We're offering you a way to legally get rid of your timeshare. So if you're fed up with the maintenance fees that keep on coming and want to learn if you can terminate your timeshare legally and permanently, call today. Call the number on your screen today. It's a free call.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Had a nice trip?
See you next fall, as my grandmother used to say.
See you next fall.
Isn't that funny, the things you remember that your grandparents would say to you?
Your grandparents said to me?
To me. They say, have a nice trip. They go, see you next fall. Anyway, you saw me trip over there on my own feet standing.
I did not see anything.
There was a wire, and only it was like the pebble. Out of this entire studio, I find the wire to trip on while I'm standing
After
still.
you have this, you forget everything. It's all good. It's all good.
All right, let's head on over and talk to Lucky. Lucky has been a longtime friend of the studio. She worked with our Hispanic station, our what was it called at the time? I don't remember what it was.
Fuego.
It was Fuego, way back then, okay. And now you're working with Morse Life.
Yes.
For marketing, correct?
Yes, I'm doing community outreach, specifically for the Neighbor to Neighbor program. And so I'm out marketing. I'm in the community out there, 55 and over, senior communities. The Neighbor to Neighbor program, we do events, we create events or collaborate with other companies like here. We already participate with AMP Media in a concert. It was amazing. So organizing events in their community or participating with them, marketing Morse Life services. You know, the Morse Life has a full spectrum of services for seniors, from 5-star senior living communities to home-based service for seniors, home care, hospice, and a PACE program that is an all-inclusive program for the seniors. So I'm very happy to be in there and doing what I love.
The amazing thing is that when I spoke to Lucky, we were just going to do the J.C. Dreesen concert. And her and I talked a little bit, And she was the first one to sign up for the VIP deal, where she got to talk to all of the VIPs that bought the tickets for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, long time. The problem is that when you were in the lobby, you had so many people there that I had to pull her. Say, Lucky, come on. She says, 1 minute, 1 minute. So she was talking to so many different people to get into the movie theater to do her thing as well. She brought a truck full of baskets and stuff. And I said, boy, some things never change. But it was fun. Did you have a good time?
It was a great show, first of all. JC's amazing. I was telling my daughter about it because my daughter's in music. So I said, okay, next time I have to take you with me. So it was a great show, and it was a great experience being there at the lobby and welcoming everyone who came to the concert. And so, yeah, I have a little bag with little stuff and just sharing information. So it was great to meet the people that I had the opportunity to talk to, because there was a lot of seniors that enjoyed the concert.
Correct. And we're looking to do some more stuff with Lucky. Lucky wants to do a show, and we're going to do something a little bit different, because I'm a Pisces, and all of a sudden there's ideas. So I want to do something where she's going to do it in Spanish, Latino Sonido, Fuego, or whatever Lucky decides, and then she's going to do her own show in English. So it's the first time in 11 years that I know your company who is attempting to do something in Spanish. That is the first time.
Well, Morse Life has been in Palm Beach County for over 40 years. And if we look around Palm Beach County, we have become an amazing county, diverse, right? Where it's a melting pot, just like South Florida. One thing that I love about it. So we want to provide services to every senior that, of course, some of our services you have to qualify based on the medical need, but some of them are private services, luxury services and so on. So we have services for everyone. And I'm having a good time with the Latino community in Palm Beach County is growing a lot. So I'm talking to anybody in Palm Beach County about the services that we're currently doing, and also diverse in the type of events that Morse Life gets involved and sponsor. Like we have a movie coming up in July 24 in Boynton Beach Cinema. So I'm also inviting people to attend, because they now have a film festival department in Morse Life. So it's so many different things, services.
What is the name of the movie?
Bella.
And what's it about?
Well, Bella, it's a documentary about Bella's story in 1970, where she was in Congress and she advocated for equal rights, LGBT, the woman's right, and so on. So it's kind of all what she was able to achieve in New York and so on. And the director is going to be there that day. It's only one show, July 24, 4 p.m. in the cinema in Boynton Beach.
Send me the link so we can put it out there as well.
I will.
People can buy it.
It's nice. We had some senior shows in here for a while, and we had the opportunity to interview Morse Life, and they even said to me they want to talk to us. They were thinking of doing more. So I'm excited that Lucky is now working with them, and we can have a one-on-one correspondent to see, because our senior community grows, and as our senior community grows, it's about education. My parents have decided to age in place at home, and I can't even say I'm unhappy. That's their choice, but there are other choices, and it's nice to know that we can share choices with the community, because it's not like when my grandparents are older in a nursing home.
You make me laugh. I'm aging in my chair.
You're aging because you're always aging in place because you don't move.
Well, what do I need to move? I got Dawn the Book over here. I got Russell over here. I got Lucky. What are you talking? I got Chocolate here.
Look,
what do we got
Russell
to move
doesn't
for?
age in place. He's everywhere.
That's right.
He's
Let
traveling.
him move.
He's all over.
Russ tells me now that he's going to come with us on remotes and everything. I want to see this.
I want to do the 20 and back like Russ did, so I can be 30 again.
But I'm going to tell you, give me some more of this chocolate.
That's what you're talking about right now is one of the beauties. If just paying attention of what our senior community wants today. So if you want to receive services and you stay in your home, we can help you with that. If you want to move to our campus and be in our independent living or assisted living community, you can do that as well. So it's just learning about our seniors and what they want or what they need. So we
Tell
can
me
do
about
both.
the type of community Morse Life is if people want to live there.
So we do have a 5-star senior living community. We have an independent living called the Palace. So luxury, all-inclusive for people that, still independent and want to receive all the convenience. If you want to go into work, or maybe, anybody can call me and I can schedule a tour for the Palace. We have the assisted living facility called Tradition, where it's an all-inclusive assisted living. So everyone is different, and everyone, if they move there, have different needs or wants, and based on what they need, they will provide all the services. And then we also have memory care. We have our nursing home where we provide long-term care or short-term rehabilitation services. We have Parkinson therapy, cannabis therapy.
Wow.
And we have all of our home-based services, like I mentioned, like home care. It can be hospice, or it can be the PACE program. That is a nationwide PACE program, and we're blessed to be the provider for Palm Beach County. So any type of service, we are serving anyone who needs a service. So my role is kind of cool because I'm kind of matching. I generate leads, or I'm kind of meeting people and say, hey, come with me. Maybe I can help you, with one of the services that we have.
It was funny because when I saw Lucky at JC's concert, I said, how did you end up at Morse Life? And she said, do you remember when I first met you, I was in healthcare, and that was at the networking event. That was the first event we went to when COVID had first started to end.
That's how we met her.
So we all would go out, and everyone's like this in your face. I'm like, oh my gosh, all right, well, it's okay, I guess. So I'll be like this. And we met Lucky there. And that was how long ago? 4 years ago already.
But Morris Life has never seen, it doesn't see Lucky coming, because she brings a party wherever she goes. And she brings, you showed it again at the JC piece. You're never alone. There's people around you, and she's constantly always doing the dance, as they say. Which is good for Morris Life, who happens to be one of the best, if not the best, facility in Florida. I've known them for a very long time, but of all the people that have come through from them, they ain't never seen somebody like you. That's the difference.
So what are we thinking of doing?
I'm thinking, well, she's going to tell me what we're going to do, but I'm going to throw so many different ideas. Thanks to doing the book, we're talking about this concert down in Fort Lauderdale. It's going to be a concert of hope, a concert of growth, a healing concert, which has a lot to do with what you're talking about. And ever since that concert, I wanted to do the AMP dancers. And do you know, 6 groups of different dancers of all ages since that concert has been coming through here.
Okay, so let me ask you, if Freddie said to any of you, I want to do the AMP dancers, what would your first reaction be?
I don't know.
I have no clue, but very concerned.
Thank you.
Why?
Thank you.
Russell, what are they talking about?
You just never know.
Why are you concerned?
And then we find out we had these 80-year-old twerkers in. And we're like, okay, that'll work.
Twerkers, 80, you got to be 60 or above to be in
be a
this
part
group.
of their twerkers dancing.
And they were twerking.
So that would work. And then somebody else came in and they've got this high-end dance group. I'm like, that works. But initially my reaction was much like yours. Oh no.
What did I say? What did I say?
When dancers comes out of your mouth, it's not like dancers coming out of, I don't know, someone else's mouth.
Oh, you want to clarify that for me?
No, I'm going to let everyone's brain go where it needs
You're talking about nightclub
As
dancers?
your son would say, you're not being specific enough.
Dawn, listen. Dawn, you took me, we went to visit a client one day. You took me to a store on Federal, and I saw the sign. It said pole dancing, P-O-L-E, pole dancers. And I looked at you.
With you.
Oh, you're with me. You're with me. And we walk in there, and they have these things that you hang from the ceiling. You ever seen this? You've seen it, right? With this cacao, you'll probably be up there. All right, so you dance, and they teach you how to dance with these aprons that come down off the ceiling.
Wasn't that yoga?
Yeah, yoga this. So the bottom line is, don't tell me when I say dancers, when you took me to a pole dancing studio.
Wasn't that the yoga where they've got the silks? Thank you. Yeah. Yes, thank you. Aerial yoga, yes.
That's really beautiful. You took me.
So not so concerned now because we've had other dancing groups come forward that are okay for Freddie to work with. But a lot of good stuff.
Wow, I never realized that my interpretation was so significant. But anyway, I want to get dancers involved.
It's broad. That's
Thank you.
yeah, it's broad.
Thank you.
Yeah, you know, you're the fourth person today that says I talk like broad. I'm not specific enough. Because ideas should be broad.
Right. You're
right?
a big picture person.
Yeah, I met you 7 years ago. You're fine doing your thing. And then all of a sudden I got this idea. Why not do a concert of healing? Why not do a concert of hope? And, you know, you always go to a concert and everybody's talking about throwing themselves all over the place. Who the hell needs that? I'd rather do something where it's healing, where there's stuff like this, and you feel good, you know, come in, and then you have the dancers. So 80-year-olds, can you imagine 80-year-olds, 34 of them, in the theater, and they get up and they start to dance when
I want to
somebody's
see the
singing?
80-year-old dancing. Yes.
They're incredible.
Yes.
I got
They
2
are
tickets
amazing.
already going. Let me tell you something. Dancers.
We'll bring a
dancers.
bus from Morse Life,
Yes, we'll make it an event. We'll
which would be nice.
invite some people.
I gotta tell you, it's the angle is if you do something nice, you got a good shot nowadays because there's so much bad stuff going on.
No
You
kidding.
sort of have to flip the pancake over and do something better.
True.
But it was great seeing you there. I love the way
Thank
you
you.
worked that room. I love the way you talked to the audience. You notice I had you lead off. I had 4 people that says, no, let me lead off. I said, no. Even JC said, no. Lucky's going to lead off because I know you. I know how you work a room. I know how you talk to people. People were like, when I went in there, everybody was very happy. And my partner was over there selling tickets with that other crazy woman.
I know.
Thank you very much.
And I was alone.
You handled yourself fine.
I told the guys, can somebody go get Dawn, please?
We were busy moving and shaking tickets. It was a great event, though. Well, Lucky, welcome back. It's been a long time.
Thank
Congratulations.
you. Thank you so much.
We're excited to have you back. We're
Pho-
going to
phone number for Lucky if you want to do a tour.
561-884-1658.
And if you don't get the number, you call me. I'll make sure that you are in contact with her as well.
Yes.
All right, we're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, I think we got game time, and then, of course, Faxon's going to take care of us at the
the
close.
vaccinator.
So more to come on the other side of this break. We'll be right back.
Tax audits, tax liens, wage garnishments.
Every day we hear stories like this about good folks who are simply struggling to pay their bills. Each of them are living a frightening IRS tax nightmare, and they are afraid it will destroy their lives.
I'm a divorced single mom, and my ex-husband left me and the kids with a lot of unpaid bills, including unpaid taxes. I was really starting to show my stress on my kids because the IRS had sent me a letter demanding a huge payment from me. I couldn't afford it. So then the IRS was threatening to garnish my wages. I'm already living paycheck to paycheck. That would have put me over the edge financially.
It truly seemed hopeless, but then a friend at work told her to call the tax relief line.
The people at the tax relief line, they told me about something called innocent spouse relief. They worked it out so that all of the taxes from my ex are not my problem. I don't know how that works, and I don't care. All I care about is that I don't owe the IRS a dime, and they are not going to take my paycheck.
Even if it seems hopeless, you should call the number on your screen right now. There is absolutely no cost for the call or the consultation. You are under no obligation. If you are worried that the IRS could garnish your wages, seize your assets, even take your home, call us right now. The Tax Relief Line is here to help you. Now, you have a knowledgeable, professional team of tax experts that are ready to negotiate with the IRS and fight for you to save you money. The Tax Relief Line's professionals have successfully negotiated thousands of cases, reducing and sometimes even eliminating the tax debt for their clients. It's very easy to get started. Simply call the number on your screen right now. You don't have to live in fear anymore. The call and the consultation are free. Do you have a car sitting around you want to get rid of? Well, here's a great idea. Donate your car now to help local veterans in your area. Yes, just make one fast call to the Veteran Car Donation Program. Within a few days, we'll come and remove your car for free. You can donate any car in any condition. We'll use our vast network to sell it. The proceeds raised go to help local veterans and their families. And you get a tax deduction. And all you need to do is make this free call. Clean your yard up, get rid of an old car, and help the vets. We make it easy. Make this free call now. Book your fast and easy pickup. Call the Veteran Car Donation Program now.
I am a non-attorney spokesperson representing a team of lawyers who help people that have been injured or wronged. If you've been involved in a serious car, truck, or motorcycle accident or injured at work, you have rights, and you may be entitled to money for your suffering. Don't accept an offer you get from an insurance company until you talk to a lawyer, and we represent some of the best personal injury lawyers you can find. Tough lawyers that will fight to win your case, and they're so good they stake their reputation on it by only getting paid if you win. So if you've been in a serious car, truck, or motorcycle accident or hurt on the job, find out today for free what kind of compensation you may be entitled to. Call the legal helpline right now.
800-613-3597. 800-613-3597. 800-613-3597. That's 800-613-3597.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
All right, so I want to introduce our next segment that has something to do with the 501c3 that we have cooking. One of the producers, Ben, actually puts this deal together. And we talked about this with Ben, and we like him to be part of the reason that we have the not-for-profit, happens to help them, our interns, and that'll be probably the first and last time you're going to hear me say that word. Our producers and creators do it to help them get along. So this is part of a little bit of something for the future so people will understand more or less of what we're doing.
So one of the goals is to keep our audience engaged. So we've got interactive activities brought to you from Ben Liu. So everyone's going to get their phone out, and we're going to go to, you guys are going to put it on the screen. It's kahoot.it. Game time.
And what is it?
Let's go play games, everyone.
The book. Get your phone out. Get your phone out.
All right. You're
How do
going
you
to
spell
give us
Kahoot? How do you spell cahoots?
K-A-H. There it is. There's our code.
K-A-H what?
O-O-T.
Oh, I got it on my phone.
Your PIN 2530073.
Now, you see the nickname I missed yesterday.
You missed that, I know.
I'm in.
Lord. Elvis is in the house. Guru. Backs you in?
Who do you think is Elvis?
I was wondering.
Lucky is in. Who's Guru? Ah, beautiful.
I like it.
Jay is in. Nice picture, Jay.
Anyone else joining us? Just want lunch. I guess they're hungry in there.
Just want lunch. That's another service. Do you have to load the app?
No.
No, it's just an online website,
Kahoot.it.
Kahoot.it. No, not yet.
Kahoot.it.
We're missing the book.
I'm bad at games.
No, you're not. You play them all the time.
Don't worry, I'm worse at games. But not this time.
Well, I didn't say that. You wanna go help Grace? Go help the book. They're gonna hook you up. Hold on, we got one more. Hold on. One more.
New York, 1963.
Hi, stop it right there.
Who's the other one?
The book.
Oh, the pin's on the bottom, yeah.
2530073.
I got it. It should work.
All right, so she's in.
Are you in?
Yep. Okay, Ben, let's roll it.
What does
What show does Mr. Baxton host with another person? Cooking show, talk show, comedy show, or I don't know.
With what colors? 'Cause I don't see the answers, I just see colors.
Red is cooking show, yellow is comedy show, blue is talk show, and green is I don't know. You can look at your
I'm
screen.
embarrassed if I get this one wrong.
Yeah, me too.
The answer is cooking show.
Yes, please.
Just want lunch.
Who's that?
Don't know.
Who's just won lunch?
Probably Nathan, I don't know. True or false? AM2 Studio is 22 years old.
Blue is true, red is
False.
The question is this Freddie's answer or is this the reality?
M2 TV Studios. Look at the question.
Number 2.
I feel like this is a trick
I'm
question.
going to have one right in the whole game.
Oh, it is 22 years old. Shut up. You kidding me? Wow.
He's right.
Really?
I thought it was as old as me.
Incorrect.
204.
Excuse me?
It is 204.
204?
22 years old.
Yeah, he's the only one that got it.
How?
Because I sat down with
So that
Ben
was a
and I
trick
explained
question.
it. I'll show you how.
Ah, he got it right. Freddie's the only one.
I would have been embarrassed if I got that one right. Wrong.
Who is the
face
face?
of the AMP2 TV games program? Red is Abdullah, blue is Dawn, yellow is Freddie, green is Ben Lou.
I don't know.
Take a guess.
Take a guess. Hit a color.
Some of these questions are a bit
Say some of these are, what's it called?
one-sided.
Yeah.
But you get the peanut galleries reaction in there.
Oh!
These questions are a bit hard.
Yeah.
It's like an insider's deal. We're tied on 0.
Well, you have to. You have to tune in to be able to.
Lord has a streak with 3 correct answers in a row.
Wow.
Lord
Who's
Frederico.
Lord?
I have not won this game yet.
That's the right name for you, the Lord.
I have not won this game yet.
Winning. Who's just want lunch?
I don't know.
Who's hungry?
Everyone.
You are purposely not winning.
All right.
True or false?
The second Kahoot game quiz will be used to help introduce new members who want to work at the studio and what we do.
We need to adjust this going forward. Everyone's got at least one right.
There you go.
Yeah, odds are, right?
Wow, Freddie, you got 4 in a row.
All right, here we go.
One and done, baby.
Where is the strawberry farm the girls located?
Oh, okay. Yay.
Red is Delray Beach, blue is Deerfield Beach, yellow is East Boca, green is West Boca.
I'm going to be embarrassed if I get this wrong. I know.
You better get this right, Baxton.
I better get this right.
We all should get it.
Hey!
There you go.
That was an easy one. I wanna go
Freddie
there.
has the highest streak of 5.
True or false?
The strawberries from the girls originally grown / come from ceremonial cacao. Blue is true, red is false.
The strawberries from the girls originally grown come from ceremonial cacao.
What?
Oh man, I hit the wrong answer.
Did
Damn it.
the strawberries come from the cacao?
They would probably go well.
I think so too.
I hit the wrong answer.
We all did, but he said true. So
I said true. I hit the wrong thing. You did? Oh, it says correct.
I know it's.
I got it right.
You think like Ben?
Me and Ben are right there, baby. I got it right. How can I get that right? Holy smokies! Look at that. And I made a mistake.
What is the name of the new alien show we're testing out?
Oh, I hit the wrong
Red
one
is
again.
Lights in the Night. Blue is Nick and Rick prank show. Yellow is Around the World Travel. Green is Embarrassment Scandal.
Embarrassment scandal.
I hit the wrong one.
What kind of show?
Great prank show. That's just, they're just playing around.
They're having fun in there, though. True or false?
Last one.
The Nick and Rick prank show was inspired by the 2020 prank video game Neighbors Back from Hell. I have no idea what that game show is.
Blue is
Who
true,
are
red is
Nick and Rick?
false.
Baxton, are you Nick and Rick?
Yeah.
You are?
Him and Ben.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna look like a total fool if I get
You see, I spoke to Ben yesterday. I heard the conversation.
See that?
So I got this one right.
Insider trading in Brooklyn Cafe
oh, there's
show.
still
Insider
two more.
trading. I haven't won 3 of these games. I haven't won. This is the closest.
I don't know. Ben, are we still playing?
Yeah.
There's two
Ben,
more
who's running the board?
I don't know what the heck's going on.
Ben, who's running the
Ben,
game?
let's go.
Okay, you gotta go. He leaves the game.
What happened?
He leaves the game.
Oh, you can't leave the game.
Bonus question, who is the character that is rude to Mr. Rick, the neighbor, in the Nick and Rick prank show?
I wonder who.
Nick, Woody, Rottweiler, or Mr. Lingo, the embarrassment scandal?
I have no idea.
I've never even heard of this show before.
I got it wrong.
It's called Nick and Rick. Who else?
I got it wrong. Did you get it right?
Yes.
Oh, you suck.
It's from a show called Nick and Rick.
Oh, shit. Ah, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? She does it again. I can't stand this lady.
It's like the horse that comes up from the back. Bonus question, this song relates to traveling.
Oh.
What's it say?
Come
Fly
Fly
Me
with
to the
Me by
Moon. Come
Frank
Fly With
Sinatra.
Me. This is for Russell. Fly me to the moon. Come fly with me.
Is it related to traveling?
He's in it.
I can't believe you went ahead of me. Couldn't you let me win once?
It's by, they score it by accuracy and speed.
Yeah.
Yes.
See, Freddie, you take too long to answer your questions.
Yeah.
That's because I messed up
there we
one.
go.
I messed up one. I messed up one, and now I'm going to lose.
Okay.
First place.
Third. Whoa.
What
We
happened?
lost it.
Elvis is in
Where'd it go?
Ben, did we lose it?
Were you?
Ah, there we go.
What did I tell you? What a ripoff.
Don's
You know,
first.
not for
Freddie
nothing.
second.
Not for nothing. Nick, I lost, and you win again. That's like 3 times you won.
Game Time brought to you by AMP Media Futures Foundation. It is a fully registered 501c3, so for more information, we can get that to you to support our foundation and our crew that works tirelessly and effortlessly in the world studio setting. So before we wrap this up, we should say hello to Dawn DeMarco Book and see what she's got cooking for Faith Stories, and then we'll head over to Paxton.
Yes, so today I invited Pastor Jerry Sander. He's the pastor of Town Center Church. It's a new church that sprung up actually Easter Sunday, and very excited to have him on. He's a great pastor and
Put up the camera.
Literally 1,000 people came, and it's
Wow.
yeah, it's incredible, and he's just really good. He teaches the word, and that's all you have to do. You don't have to have a show. You don't have to give away tickets to anything. Just preach the word, and they will come. So, yeah. And Anne, of course, is going to sing. I don't know what she's going to sing, but she'll be singing.
Is that Mary?
Huh?
Michelle.
Yes, that's Michelle, a.k.a. Anne.
Awesome. Well, we're excited and tune into that today at 3 o'clock for Faith Stories. It's always fun Wednesday we had.
Always a combination.
Wow. Somehow it pulls itself together. It's because Russ is here.
It's always because Russ is here. Russ is always here.
It's nice to have Russ back. It's been a while, so it's nice. Lights in the night to know that we're well protected. And we had the ceremonial cacao. So can you imagine?
Cacao?
Imagine giving some of this to Sally and see where she might time travel.
Oh, my goodness. Sally would be like...
Right? Does it help with time travel, Eric?
Yes, it does.
Oh. Just saying.
Eric is going to be a permanent fixture on the Lights in the Night show.
And call me Zena. I think you might be a permanent fixture here as well. So more to come. And Baxton, of course, we could not wrap up a show without having Baxton Sumner take us out. He is now the ripe old age of 25. So more maturity is coming on the other side of 25. And Baxton is working on a new music video, and hopefully we're going to have that new release on Friday for Bob Bob.
Hopefully he'll have it done by Friday.
Bax, what's the name of the song you're putting together for Bob Bob? Nothing like being in love. All right, so before we wrap this up, have a great day, everyone. Stay safe, be kind to each other. For more information, you can go to Shamanic Tonic, Morse Life, Faith Stories, and Lights in the Night to get all the information for today's show, or contact us right here at the cafe. Have a great afternoon, everyone. Stay safe, be kind to each other. We'll see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. back drive time. And Baxton, take it away.
Thank you. I heard there was a chord that they played and it pleased, Lord, but you don't really care for music, do ya? Well, it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, and the major leave. The band for king composing. Strong but needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof, her beauty in the moonlight overthrew her. Well, she tied you to her kitchen chair, she broke your throat, she cut your hair, and from her lips she drew a hallelujah. Baby, I've been here before. I know this room and I've walked this floor. I used to live alone before I knew ya. Well, I've seen your flag on the Marble Arch. Love is not a victory march. It's a chord, it's a broken hallelujah. Hallelujah. someone who's seen the light. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show's over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.